Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's been a few days since I've posted a video or done a reading online. Um, yeah, it's been a bit of an energetic, I don't want to say busy period. I tried to post a video on Friday, and it wasn't meant to post for whatever reason. Um, yeah, I'm just wasting time now. So, anyways, I wanted to come on and do a reading today for the greater good for all of you who may be tuning in to get some guidance and clarity and uplifting messages to help us move forward. If there's anything you might be struggling with, a decision, if you're unsure, if you need clarity, if you're just looking for some signs, tune in and take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I had the wonderful opportunity to do a reading for a friend yesterday as I continue to practice and learn. I want to do as many as I can. The more I do, the better I will get. But I wanted to take the time because she asked me a question, so I wanted to talk about it a bit on here. And she asked, how do I connect with spirit? How do I get the information? And I said, well, it's actually your spirit guides, your helpers, your angels that are coming through. So what we do is we call them in and we invite them in to come in through you. Your higher self and your subconscious are going to give the cards and the reading that you need to hear. And so it was very interesting because we started the reading and I told her to shuffle the deck and concentrate on a question and then pull the cards. And as we started to do that, I told her she didn't need to vocalize the question she had in mind. She didn't need to tell me anything about the scenario that's going on. In fact, we had planned to hang out and catch up, but we didn't get a chance to actually talk and share because the rest of her family came home. And so it wasn't really the right time and place to discuss some of the challenges she was facing. So she didn't tell me what her question was. She didn't tell me what had happened. And we just did the reading. And as the cards revealed themselves and as the messages came through, she was blown away. She's like, holy cow, And then she started to fill me in on little bits like, hey, this card is saying this, and this is what happened. This card is saying this. That's exactly, what this situation or person is. So it was really cool to see. So I just wanted to invite you, if you would like a reading, it can be a big, a small, a mini. Just hit me up, send me a message if you've got any questions or concerns, and I would love to connect with you and keep practicing. So one of the ways that I connect with spirit is to ground myself, to take a few deep breaths, imagining a light, connecting myself up to the heavens as well as down below my feet to the earth. And when I'm connected above and connected below, then I can tap into the universal energy field. And so sometimes I was doing the reading and I would kind of struggle because I'd be in my logical brain. But if I can just quiet my mind, close my eyes, and tap into that empty space of stillness, then the messages just start to flow and the words come. So that was really beautiful. And I just wanted to share that with everyone, as well as I had intended to bring her a rose because I believe that she could benefit, and I believe that everyone can, from some self-love. And I wanted to leave her with a rose, but I completely gaffed on that one and forgot. So I've got my rose today and we'll do a virtual one. But as I brought the rose over to my chair, I noticed it has a petal dangling. And so I kind of thought, what is it that you who are watching this right now need to release and let go of? Is there something that you've been hanging on to that no longer serves you? Some belief, some feeling, some emotion, some behavior, some people? What do you need to release and let go of right now? This beautiful rose is teaching us that it's okay to let go. And just like in the autumn when the trees let go of their leaves, they're not bare forever. If you see that tree behind me, it doesn't have any big, beautiful green leaves, but it's not broken. It's not dead. It's just resting. It's in hibernation, preparing for the growth that will come in the spring. So all of that to say, I'm going to do some card reading. And one of the things, if you've been following my videos, you'll be aware that there was a couple times where we kept pulling the same cards and I kept being like, huh, interesting, this keeps coming up for us, or we're really in the thick of this. As I continue to learn more and more about my gift and about how to do readings and about the spiritual world, I learned that you're supposed to clear your deck, clear the energy. So if I've read myself or done a collective reading, but then I go to do a different client, the energy from those previous readings or those previous people are still there. So to clear your deck, it's really simple. You can just knock 3 times. There's also ways, including sage and sprays that you can use. So I'll do that today before we get started pulling a couple cards, but I just wanted to come on and start with a beautiful love rose. So if you have a flower or a rose nearby, I want you to take some time right now to smell it, to gently caress your skin, your face, your arms with it, and to just take a moment to be still and ground yourself. You can say positive affirmations to yourself while you infuse your energy field and aura with this beautiful love energy from this rose. I am connected to Source. I am God myself. I have God in me. I am love and light. I uplift others. I uplift myself. I have everything I need. I am always taken care of. I am loved. And so it is. So now I'm going to open it up with my beautiful steel tongue drum to invite our spirits and higher consciousness, higher self in to help us deliver the message for today that will help the greatest good. So the first one I'm going to do is actually the Goddess Power cards. So I'm going to start by clearing the deck, knocking 3 times. And then I'm going to start to infuse new, fresh energy in from today's reading and find out which goddess is speaking to us today for the higher conscious message that we need to hear, those that may be going into the stressful winter holiday period with a lot of busy agendas or plans, a lot of constraints, a lot of decisions to make, a lot of guilt that surrounds us this time of year. And what guidance is coming in to remind us the reason for the season. Why do we celebrate? What is the light all about this time of year? So let's see what kind of daily inspiration and message we're going to get with the Goddess Power cards. Oh, this is a beautiful one. So today, and I haven't had this one yet, number 5, Athena, knowledge. And the wise owl there, if you're familiar with the symbolism of the owl, it represents wisdom. And Athena, what a beautiful picture with that blue and that snowy owl and her crown made out of gold. So I'm going to grab the meaning for Athena, number 5, for the Goddess Power. Athena, the Greek goddess of intellect and strategy, says, knowledge is power, and you are in a perfect position to gain greater clarity at this time. Your hard work is paying off, and everything you have learned about life has brought you to this moment in time. Your knowledge, logical choices, and intentions are aligned with divine will. Your intellect is keen, and your mind is clear. You know what you have to do. Right now, the world is making sense. You don't have to question or debate it. You can take things at face value. If you think it adds up, that's because it does. Have courage. Have courage, my love. The most precious dreams are within reach. The goddess Athena will help. And the alignment message is, sometimes logic just isn't enough to determine the truth of your situation. Right now, things don't add up or make sense, so you may find yourself distrustful. Ingenuity and curiosity are called for as you face the unknown. Don't jump to conclusions. All the information has yet to be revealed, and it won't come by force, nor by overthinking and overanalyzing. Athena offers you the alignment task of releasing any projected story or expectations and accepting that you don't have all the facts needed to make an informed choice. Ask for clarity, remain open and receptive, then wait for the will of the divine to respond. This is the correct and most beneficial strategy now, and the goddess Athena is ever present to help. So that's wonderful. And specifically with regards to the reading I did yesterday, I think that card and message provides a little bit more clarity. We pulled several cards from several different decks. And some of it was very clear and very bang on, and some of it left us a little bit confused in terms of, what specifically or what is the message or action that needed to be taken. And that one I think is really, really clear. So hopefully that helps you with something that you might be facing or struggling with today. The goddess of knowledge, all things will be revealed in time. The next one I'm going to move over to is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. So just like the other one, I'm going to clear the deck by doing 3 knocks. And that just breaks up the stale energy and releases the old energy from previous clients or previous readings. So with the Work Your Light Oracle guidebook, we've got Athena, the knowledge goddess, with us. What other light messages are going to help inspire and uplift us and bring us closer to our desired state of peace during this time of year? We want to enjoy the holidays. We want to enjoy the light. We want to be the light. So let's see what kind of message comes through the Oracle guidebook today. And this one, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And of course, these ones don't have numbers, so it's always a little bit tricky to try and find the page that it goes to. 52. That niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting, and until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. What is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? So I'm also going to pull another one of those to get a little bit more clarity and build on that. So what is this niggling feeling telling us? What is the path or direction that we're supposed to listen to? Or how can we move forward with complete faith and guidance in the niggle? A few cards jumped out of that deck, so I'm going to have to read all 3 of them now. First, we got Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. Yes, share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. To me, the first thing that came to mind with this one is the stuff that's happening in Palestine and Gaza with Israel right now. And it's really sad and scary, but now is the time to use our voice to make it stop. It's not acceptable. And inner temple devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. So the more you sit in stillness, the more you go within, the more you listen to your heart, the more you're going to be in alignment with your higher self, the more you're going to be happy and enjoy, the more you're going to be in inspired action. So let's grab these cards from the deck. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, says 88. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before, that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. I'm just going to pause for a minute because that speaks a lot to me right now. If you've been following, you know that, excuse me, you know that in a past life, I've discovered that I was a soldier. Currently, I am a mother, unconditional mother, and I am a mystic. So this one is reaffirming that I can see the thread woven throughout all of life, the connection that we all have to each other and to source. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part in the plan. So if you're familiar with soul contracts, and if you believe in reincarnation, then what this is reminding us of is that we have come here to fulfill a specific purpose or need. And sometimes we forget because life and the dream covers up our true intentions and our true connection. And coming back to that connection helps us remember what it is that we're here to do. And when we light up the world by giving our gifts and our joy and our passion, we're following our soul's purpose and what we were here to do. So the next one is the Share Your Voice card. And like I said, that really reminds me and resonates with a lot of the social media posts that are going around right now. Around the awful genocide that's occurring. Share Your Voice, 76. So what are we being called to do? We're being called to share our voice right now. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Oh, that's not the right one. That's Sisterhood of the Rose. The heck? Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. You are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship, or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed. Sculpted for lifetimes, the voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. So wisdom, the goddess of knowledge, and using our voice to help the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of you home. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you have kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, Speak your truth and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Express yourself, share your voice, speak to those who can hear you. I love that message. Very reaffirming for me as well, and nice to get some different cards than I had been receiving with regards to the path that I'm on and using my gifts. Inner Temple was the third card that jumped out at us there. Inner Temple, going within and listening to your heart. So let's see what the book says around that one. I should pause it so you're not, oh, there we go, listening to me read or waiting for me to read. 70. Inner Temple. You are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. And so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. I've discovered this, and I often think of it, visualize it, feel it as though I'm playing with my soul. I'm like, oh, Mimi wants to play. Mimi, let's play. Like, I find that because my soul is the energy of a puppy, I find that she loves playing. She loves like doing these readings and just being spoken to and being called in. And your soul does too. So whatever lights you up, your soul wants you to do more of it. If you've already been we are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commenced for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are, and the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. And so it is. Commit to a daily devotional practice. So that is the perfect segue into the secret language of light cards that I want to do, because there's a beautiful meditation in there. So this is what you can help use for your daily meditation practice. If you'd like, you can absolutely watch some of my other videos and tune in and do a quick little meditation. So let's clear the deck. And we want to invite my higher self, my spirit guides, to deliver the message for the greater good, working with the theme of knowledge and using our voice and following our path and our heart's desire, tuning into ourself and building a daily devotional practice is especially important this time of year as we get into the season where we are seeing more people and connecting with more people. We may be giving our energy away to these people, and we may be doing it in a way that doesn't serve us or suit us. So how can we protect our energy and our soul's heart while we follow the path that we are on? And during this busy season where we're giving more and more of ourselves, we also want to take the time to receive. And when we go into our meditation practice inside of our heart, we are receiving all of the love and the light. So we'll do a short meditation after I pull the card here and read it. And today we have grounding, which of course is so very important. And it is yet again one of the ones that continues to pop up through the theme As I mentioned, when I like to ground, I imagine myself instead of the tree. I imagine myself there with my feet and the light coming through to the earth. And I imagine my light going all the way up above my head and over my energetic field up into the heavens. So grounding is number 6. And I believe this meditation does suggest to go out into nature, to a tree, to sit by it together, the beautiful loving energy that nature provides us. Circumstances have affected your energy. You may be feeling disconnected, scattered, or overwhelmed. You may be bumping into things or forgetting if you locked the door or turned the iron off when you left home. Stop whatever you are doing and breathe. Let yourself be here. Call your dispersed energy back to your heart. Imagine any imbalanced or excess energy flowing into the earth and feel the calmness of nature in exchange. Nature uses this energy for growth and expansion. This is a symbiotic, co-creative process that we need to remember and honor. When you recenter, you will begin to feel more aligned, relaxed, and at peace. This may also be a message to spend more time outside. Nature lovingly resets our energy. It holds no judgment, but simply allows and accepts. So if you want to follow along and do this meditation, you can do it now, or you can go outside. It does ask you to go outside. You can sit or lie upon the earth or lean back against a tree. So how fitting that it looks like I'm leaning back against a tree. You can pause and listen to this later, or you can just do it right where you are and imagine any tree, your favorite tree, a big tree, a Christmas tree, a pine tree. Imagine it behind you. Place a hand over your heart and a hand on the earth. The natural world surrounds you with emerald green light. So close your eyes with your hand over your heart and one hand on the earth, and imagine a beautiful green light all around you, coming up from the earth and around your body and around the space that you're in. It flows from the heart of life, allowing you to feel safe under the blue shelter of sky. Breathe in the air of nature and breathe out any harmful thoughts and beliefs. After a while, the idea, I am loved, will begin to move into your mind. Let this thought flow gently through your heart, body, and mind. Feel the love filling you. From the depths of your soul, a profound love, grace, and gratitude honors the relationship you have with Mother Earth. Drop deeper into this wisdom as your energy intermingles with the energy of the earth. Like the roots of a tree, stay here for at least 30 seconds. When you feel ready, focus on your physical body and breathe Mother Earth's love into your life. Then open your eyes and smile. And if you want to do some journal work for 3 days, you can draw or write about all the ways you feel grounded and connected to your body and the natural world. Thank you for joining me today. Take a little bit of time to give yourself love, to show yourself how much you appreciate you, to thank your higher self for being here, and to just be still and listen to your heart. Go within for the answers you seek. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.